Well, hello, my good people. Hello. Welcome to Breaking Chains. You know what? You know what I've got for you today? I've got a.
Ribbig shoe, ribbig.
I really do. I've got a.
Ribbig shoe, ribbig.
I also have, before we get started, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Since we last gathered together in our chat on this humble channel, have you broken a chain? Put a 1 in the chat if you have broken a chain. Please share. Please share with me and the rest of the chat if you have broken a chain. And welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's very, very good to see you. I love seeing all the wonderful names in the chat. Music City Mom, Liberty Farmer, the Suffering, the Southern Darkling. Southern Darkling is always breaking chains. Dreams Escape, Frogface MA, Caroline. Good. That's good to know. Good to know that you have broken. You broke that chain. You broke that chain of being called lunatic farmer. Good job. Good job. Well, I need to let you know something then. Since you guys are out there breaking chains, I need to let you know something, okay? I really, 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 really need a neon light that says breaking chains in white neon that goes behind me in my room. You won't see it because I don't cam up anymore, right? But I really, 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 really need it for my show. I'm not grifting though. I'm not grifting. I don't send me any money. I don't want you to send me any. Please don't take it the wrong way. But I do really, you know what? I also really, 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 really. Hey, Caroline D. Oh, this is the other thing I wanted to address before we got into. Yeah, sometimes some things you just really, 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 really need. You just really need, and I know, I'm sure you'll see it at some point. You know, even though somebody probably sent me one at some point in the past. Anyway. So, and there's something wrong with my back. Oh no, there isn't. Anyway, there's another thing I wanted to address with you all, okay? Yeah. Yeah, don't be, also, can someone fucking buy me a Spotify account now? Meow. Please buy me a Spotify account. Okay. Anyway, here's the other thing I wanted to address. This is very important, very, very, very serious. Pronto. For the last few streams, a few people have come into my chat before I've gone live and said hello. And I'm starting to feel very stalked. I'm starting to feel invaded, kind of like, before I go live, that people are coming into my chat and saying hello, and I just don't know what to do. So I'm going to have to take a restraining order out on the people that come into my chat, namely Music City Mom and Caroline D. Yes, I'm sorry to have to come out and say this, but Caroline D and sometimes Liberty Farmer does it too. Well, Music City Mom, I'm going to have to, you're on that list, baby, because I don't know what to say, but you come into my chat before I'm live and I feel stalked. Like, even though I'm on the public internet and I put up my live stream and I schedule it and I put up a public chat, I deserve protection. I should be able to control exactly who comes into my chat and when. Yeah, Petty, you wait a minute. You're a member? How the fuck did you become a member, Petty? I don't want you to become a member. I'm going to block you. Come on, guys. I mean, like, What the hell? I can't believe it. I mean, Jesus.
My chat now.
I mean,
We just want it to stop. That is it. That is it.
yeah. So anyway, you guys. Oh wow, Petty's been a member. You've been stalking me for 8 months, Petty. That's it. I'm suing you for emotional distress. I didn't even know that you've been a member for 8 months. That is fucking Caroline. That's just too much, man. I I don't know what to do. You can't tell her. Jeez. Yeah. Defamation. I'm going to sue you for defamation for $1 million. $1 million. You watched me? Oh my God. I feel so self-conscious now. Jesus. Like, what do I do about this? The fact that I've put myself out here on the internet and then you guys actually get to stalk me with my public persona. Jesus Christ. What am I going to do? I just don't know what to do. Okay, anyway. I do, like I said, I have a really big show for you. And, you know, what I've been stuck on since the beginning of the year is that Brittney came out and said, you know, she's going to disengage and she's going to, rebrand her channel and she's going to go in a new direction. And I'm like, oh my God, she's going in a new direction. That is my wheelhouse. I help people go in new directions. I help people find their true selves. And so I kind of took her on as a unsolicited pro bono client. That's true. Unfortunately, that tends to be true sometimes, Music City Mom. So I took her on as an unwanted pro bono client. I'm kind of like sort of a marketing help channel. Like she didn't ask for my marketing help, but I'm going to give it to her. I'm going to market her right out of fucking true crime because, the genre is really of a channel is really supposed to signify what your channel is about. And I think we can all agree that her channel is about everything but true crime. So I've been trying to help her figure out what her channel is about. And it's definitely not about true crime. And I've honed in on a few ideas and one idea. Yay, Joe Madre loves a marketing strategy. Hi, Mischief. I've honed in on a couple of ideas that I'm going to run by you through my, my trademark clip reels, right? But, along the way, I came up with a few other ideas that I put together videos for that I shared with my lovely, amazing members. And so all the videos that I'm showing today have either already been shared just to members or will be shared just to members. And welcome everybody coming in. So please feel free to, when the membership link comes into chat eventually during the live, feel free to become a member because that's where you will see the videos that I share in my live streams. But so I came up with, I think that we can agree that what Brittney is exceptionally talented at doing is making everything about herself. And, but she does cover crime. She uses crime to make everything about herself. Wow, Music City Mom. I can't thank you enough. That is so kind of you. She gifted 20 like I said, 20 Breaking Chains memberships. Thank you very, very much, and welcome to the new member. So you're gonna get a little gift for that. How about this? We have to remember that there are White Walkers, roaming around here, ready to tear us apart at any moment. And remember,
that publicity is still publicity.
Don't forget that. Oh my gosh. And Sherry coming in for the win. Why don't we give you...
I'm not proud to say it, but I used to be an avid hate watcher of a channel by the name of Natasha Cooper. I used to...
Avid hate watcher. Thank you so much, Sherry. I really, really, really appreciate it. Welcome, people coming in. Hello, hello, hello. So, like I said, I am about to show you some videos that I have pulled together. I did make a few notes, but there's one thing that I do want to say before we get into the videos I'm going to show you. And here's the big issue for me. Okay. Here's the big issue for me in the fact that it is so fucking gross that Brittney J toggles back and forth between true crime and drama, because it's clear that she doesn't give a shit about true crime. And really the only reason that she does true crime is because she likes to beat up on people who are vulnerable and make money doing it, right? So she was safe doing that in true crime because it was very unlikely that anybody that she was beating up while covering true crime cases was going to come back at her with the same energy. In Crama, they do come back at her with the same energy, and then she acts like a victim, and she makes a little bit more money doing that sometimes. She made more money doing true crime and beating up on those victims until she got directly involved with Sebastian's case and used a true crime victim's name along with his dad to go real life on the other side of the family. And then she became the target of two sides of the backlash, not just the true crime side, but the drama side. And she wonders why she is getting more backlash. And she didn't just do this, just a little lawsuit. She went fucking balls to the wall. They wanted this to be on TMZ, and it would have been on TMZ if it weren't for them leaking it to fucking Molly Golightly before it could be on TMZ. Okay. So they batted for a grand slam, and they basically went to third base by putting Dog the Bounty Hunter on it, putting Seth Rogers on it, the dad of the missing child, putting a trending missing child on it, fraudulently putting the name of Bruce Castor on there, who was linked to Trump, and who was the former DA of Pennsylvania, and all of the above, right? That is fucking disgusting. Okay. And now she will dangle the idea of doing a Sebastian stream out there for a month and not doing it. She's dangled that idea of doing a Sebastian stream for a month since his birthday, right? She finally deigns it, within her tough drama schedule to do a Sebastian scream, and fucking snores all the way through it, only waking up to drag Chris and Katie, only waking up, and she doesn't even focus on the new shit that has come out. She only pulls out the shit that attempts to make Katie and Chris look bad. So that's why she's not true crime. She is MeeeCrime or LOLCrime. But here's the issue that I have with making her LOLCrime. There's so much of this stuff that she does is so disgusting that it can't be just LOLCrime. You see what I'm saying? Because it's so disgusting to the victims and so disgusting to the victims' families that then it just goes into MeeeCrime, because she makes every fucking thing about her. All right. So with that, that's my little getting on a soapbox about her. But on my journey in attempting to find another genre and a brand for her, I found a couple other things that she's been doing on her channel. Yeah, grime, exactly. Kimberly Olive. And, you know, I thought, okay, she likes to sing. She sings a lot on her channel. So I selected, you know, I isolated all kinds of different clips of her singing. Why don't we all listen together to her, you know, doing a few, you know, listen to her singing sizzle reel and figure out, should she just take a complete left turn and go into the singing genre? Let's take a listen. Hey, Adrian, good to see you.
Had a girl crush. I hate to admit it. Daisy love, ebony and ivory. The moon is full, my arms are empty. Vote, 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 vote. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear PJ. Happy birthday to you. We love you, we do. We love you, we do. We love you, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. Burning it down, burning it down. We still burning it down. Crazy, crazy for being so lonely. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Crazy, crazy for being so lonely. Gonna feel.
So we're about halfway through the sizzle reel. What do you think so far? Should she go into the singing side of things? The singing genre? What do you think?
Feel. Wait a minute. Gonna make a difference. Make it right. I gotta get it in my head. I'm gonna make it.
What would Simon Cowell say? What would Simon Cowell say right now? Or Paula Abdul?
Change for once in my life. It's gonna feel. I can't think of how it goes. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. All right, let me stop. For I'm embarrassing myself. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change.
I thought it was so funny how she kept trying to get it. I actually know the pain. I love singing, and sometimes I'll sit there and try to get it over, but I think it's so funny that she did it on a live over and over.
Change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. Let's give them something to talk about. Ebony and ivory. You just want attention under my umbrella, Ella. Hey.
Yeah, everything she's got is like, it's like
You look so dumb right now.
Yes, frog face. Actually, I sing for therapy. I love singing. I've been singing practically all my life. But I don't claim to be a good singer. My voice actually naturally isn't that great for singing, but I use it well. and I do have actually a singing channel that I haven't uploaded on for a really, really, really long time. The problem with trying to sing on a stream along with music is that there's a delay and it really bums me out. Like I've tried to do karaoke streams and I cannot stand the fact that the music is never timed to the vocals when you're streaming. And so anyway, that's the story with singing. I love singing. And I know exactly her issue with singing. She can't hold a note because she can't take a fucking breath to save her life. That's the issue. It's all about breath.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Standing outside my house, trying to apologize. You're so ugly when you cry. Don't tell me you're sorry, cause you're not.
There's honestly, she's not that bad to be honest with you. Like when she puts her mind to it, she's not that bad. It's she just needs to take a fucking breath and like she's not confident. That's the issue. Is she's not confident. And she's singing in her head voice. She's like da, 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 da. And you need to just put your fucking whole body into it. Are you mad? Are you sad? You need to like just give it your all, baby. You know? Oh my God. You need to just put your throat into it, baby. You need to put your whole body into it. Yeah. And she's like, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? For I wonder where you are. And I wonder what you do. Okay, now I also picked up that she once tried to do she also tried to do a politics stream. Okay, here's some highlights from the politics stream that she did. Okay, here's her politics I'm a little afraid, you know, I'm so dead on with my singing that I might get copyright. I might get copyright struck, so I better just not I just shouldn't sing anymore. I agree. I actually think, to be honest with you, you'll see in my captions here on the screen that I actually think she might fit in really well in politics, to be honest with you. So let's watch this.
Minutes until the new year for.
You can kiss me for the new.
Hold on, guys.
Are we gonna have two pizza?
Well, I don't know about reality because she ain't answering me, but S Dubs I think is gonna come up with us. Hey, Mountain Mama, Happy New Year's! Oh, look at Mountain Mama's picture. Happy New Year!
Scared to come up on our panel.
This was my first year in 62
You come up on our panel, you
years.
might get doxxed. They might come to your house.
Oh, S Dubs, don't worry about
They
it.
might send.
See, fear mongering. I mean, fear mongering is huge in politics. People love fear mongering in politics. So let's keep going.
CPS and SWAT teams to your house.
All right, look, we're
You down
doing.
to ride?
Come on now, don't do that. If you say that every damn
Don't be
time.
scared.
Mountain Mama says, Happy
Down for the ride, motherfucker.
Happy. We got 30 minutes until the ball
Yeah, this was on New Year's Eve too.
drops for the.
For a limited time, new
What would
members
that
can
be?
get the Visible plan for just $19 a month.
For these balls drop on your
Oh,
face.
gee. I know, right?
So this is when he's like, "You gonna watch the ball drop? You gonna watch the ball drop? These balls drop on your face." I mean, come on. Where in politics does that not fit in? That'll go in any party's commentary. It'll go either way, right?
April, probably so. Oh,
Little clitoris.
stop saying stuff like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
You like daddy?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Help me, God. Hold on, y'all.
Sorry, I'm chomping on popcorn. I'm hungry.
Oh, and then, and then they just do this riveting politics commentary with this great ASMR. It's amazing, you guys.
Oh, you're good. I'm trying to remove. Look what this promoting late husband's new book.
Maybe he had it written and she just added a chapter.
I don't know.
Weird.
Not honoring the Sabbath will transform your life. 1 month before he was, yeah. So that book, like, literally, that book is. They're already selling it. Like, he, according to her and others, they said that he wrote a lot of it before he passed.
Shoot, for 25, 30 years, I've only worked in a male-dominated profession. People who hated me were their wives. Because all their insecure wives thought I was sleeping with all their husbands, and I was like, no, I'm married to a really hot man. I'd rather.
See, now here's an argument for, again, MeeeCrime, right? MeeeCrime, because everybody on her channel also makes it about them. So MeeeCrime, I don't know, politics, I don't know. Let's just keep going.
I'd have my hot man. And your husband's ugly. Whoops. But I don't know. I think it's insecure women saying that. Holy snankies. Are the blow-ups coming through?
See, people in chatters are starting to tell her, please stop chewing so loudly, for goodness sakes.
I'm chewing in everybody's ear. Sorry. Too bad.
We're kicking rocks for 2025.
So you get the idea. So what do you think? Should she go on in the politics direction? I stopped at Jen. I stopped at Jennifer. I know it's really, I'm not going to keep going with this video. I know it's so freaking irritating. We're going to go on to the next video. Now, this video is the main event, okay? And this is where we're going to really explore the idea of whether she should be a MeeeCrime or a LOLCrime channel, or both. And the issue is that, just watch this, okay? She has this, again, unique, just rarefied talent of making every damn thing about her. Even the snoring, regardless of what it's about. Hello, Kathy. Regardless of what causes the snoring, when the snoring starts in a true crime live, it makes it about her, right? And then she always starts it out about her. When she starts talking about the things that she needs to grift, it's about her. So it's MeeeCrime. That's my argument here. But I would really like to get your input, and I really want to know what you're thinking. Don't say I farted. That was Steve. That wasn't me. That wasn't me, you guys. Don't accuse me. Let's start this video.
About that. Maybe for this channel, because I've got to do something with this channel. And I obviously want to keep.
See, we're just establishing here that Brittney is open to suggestions. So I'm answering her open call for suggestions.
This channel going along with the rest of them. So we might do something like that on this channel, body cams or reactions. If you guys have any suggestions on topics for this channel, I'm all ears. Feel free to email me or message me and let me know. I'm trying. Listen, I told you guys, I'm not going to make any promises, because the last thing I want to do is continue like not following through on my word.
See, this is just an exciting development, and I think that we should encourage her along this way. These are baby steps, right? She admits she's a hypocrite. She doesn't want to not follow through on her word, and we want to keep nudging her in this direction, okay? Even though she literally went from dragging Chris and Katie across the coals one night, while digging into the most personal details of their life during the worst time in their life, okay, to bitterly whining and moaning and complaining, doing a total whine-a-thon about someone giving personal details of her life, okay? The unique talent that she has in doing that.
Right now, like, my word means shit, because I am so awful about. I'll be, I'll own it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't. I'm definitely a hypocrite, because I say that and then I still find myself engaging in chaos. So, like, don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not aware of myself. You know what I mean?
She's not unorganized. She's taking care of herself.
This has nothing. I've got all my stuff for true crime ready. Something else is going on. Give me a minute. It's important.
See, she's like feeling all good and proud of herself for getting everything ready for her true crime live about Gypsy Rose on the 6th. But something else comes up that is super duper important. Once again, me. So there's something for the me category.
And to my subscribers, y'all just give me, I'm so sorry, guys. There's something that happened that I need to.
It's important
I just got to grab something real quick and then we'll get started. I'm very prepared. I've been preparing for this shit all day. Don't come in here starting with me.
Yep, just ignore.
You're not getting anything from me.
Nope. I am.
Now, also notice how many times they say, we're just going to ignore you. But every time they say, we're going to ignore you, get out of here, they bring attention to the thing that they are saying that they're going to ignore. Once again, making it about themselves. Me. That's why it's MeeeCrime.
And
Go farm your content from somewhere else.
Nope, I'm not giving them any attention. Nope. That's what I said.
I'm sure there are liberty, but the problem is with a lot of people like her is that they don't believe that they can learn anything. They don't believe there's anything wrong with them. There's a lot of people like this in the world that they just will never, ever believe that there's anything wrong with them and there's nothing to address or fix. So there's no reason to go to anybody.
I'm doing true crime.
Do that for somebody else. Like,
Brought to you by Intuit QuickBooks. As do it.
Yeah.
QuickBooks.
See, this is so important, so very, very important to her that she has this up and it's still there like this. Interview spelled wrong. She regularly spells things wrong on her titles. Like I've shown you before. I think I still have them up here. Let me see. Catastrophe. Incitement. She does this on a regular basis. She does not care about accuracy. Yep. That's about all that's the only skill that she is displays, honestly, is making conversation, gossip, and innuendo with people in chat. Exactly.
Oh, hey, Golden. Her baby was a pawn in someone's game, and I am so sad for Nick and his family. Yeah. All right.
Ain't doing shit.
Hold on a second. It means so much if you just want to consider joining the Gummy Squad.
It should be noted that at this moment, she was not on the Gummy Squad. She was on the green team.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, so in this video, what I'm really zeroing in on is all the snoring and the clap making and all this shit that makes it about her. Okay? Because when people are sitting here watching her do a true crime screen and all they can hear is shit like this. I mean, shit like this. Then it's not about what you're showing anymore. It's about you, right? So if I were to sit here and play this video while playing this sound effect all the time, then it wouldn't be about the video anymore. It would be about me playing that sound effect, correct? So it's not about the true crime anymore. That's why you are the head of the MeeeCrime pack.
What happened?
Now, and then you have your sidekick there, Reality, who's actually not much better at staying awake. And she'll wake up just to wake you up. And then she'll be like, there's an exchange coming up here that absolutely just had me rolling on the floor. Just keep listening.
Yeah, it was a good.
Oh no. Yeah, what is happening? Are you muted, dear? Miss Britt?
It kind of made.
Can you hear me? This is crazy. Is that fit? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, hopefully you're funny.
You know what they're trying to do. No, you don't. You're nothing like her. Freaking lying asses.
I'm a great person.
Yeah, you are. Mountain Mama says, I don't think either
I'm a great person.
of them needs to be out here in society unsupervised due to the chimes. I mean, the crime chimes. Due to the chimes. Due to the crimes that they committed, she clearly has mental issues and he is easily manipulated. They need to be.
And then she drops off. And then Reality enables her and starts to continue it.
He should have got a plea agreement or a deal or paroled or at. He shouldn't have. He should have been locked away.
And then Craig jumps in and tries to wake her up again to continue it.
Yeah.
So it becomes about her again.
She was the mastermind of it all.
Like you fucking peons. You playing some more clips?
Hang on a second. Give me 1 minute. Hold on.
Part of this, it feels like my fault, you know, if I would have went with them or if I would have known anything.
He's trying to wake her up there.
You know.
Awesome.
Wake her up.
Did you guys deny consent to search?
So not only is him trying to wake her up in the background, making it about her, all the noise in the background that he makes with his radio and stuff makes it about her, right?
Be null and void. Right? Like, obviously, I would imagine her lying under oath would be.
Mm-hmm. She said she wasn't allowed to be on the internet, have a phone, and she's on a dating site. So she met him. Right, Banjo Man. You got it.
It's no longer about Gypsy. It's no longer about poor Nick that they're saying, you know, shouldn't have be put in jail for life. It's about Brittney and everybody trying to wake her up. Everybody trying to, they all have to surround Brittney and enable Brittney to keep the show going, right? It's all about fucking Brittney. And then when we talk about it, she's the victim.
She's definitely guilty. And her voice, you notice her voice, Britt?
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know if testifying under oath and perjury is a condition that could break her plea agreement. I'm just curious.
Okay, so first of all, perjury, a condition that can break her plea agreement. Well, first of all, very stupidly worded, but second of all, if perjury is such a horrible thing, why did you lie on sworn documents? Several times. You lied on the sworn declaration for the RICO case in Pennsylvania, and you lied in the sworn document that you filed in your own state about the restraining order that you sought after Clue and Cletus. So is that a really, really, really bad thing that that Gypsy Rose did? Are you judging her by the same standards, Brittney? Oh, and then
I'm just
and then fucking Craig comes in and makes it about them again with his fucking weirdness in the background.
condition that could break her plea agreement. I'm just curious. I mean, I don't know. Craig, come on now. He's playing the game, y'all. All right, let's keep going. Give me a second.
Call me daddy.
Craig, what the hell? I can't do nothing with him, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's true crime. That's Brittney True Crime, y'all. Or MeeeCrime. This is MeeeCrime with Brittney J. Okay? Because this is not true crime. She does not give one goddamn about true crime.
He's being something else. Okay.
We'll just go through them alphabetically. These are all of the banners that are in the class here. We'll do them alphabetically. I'll show you the ones that I think are released yet. Not sure. All right, here we go. So we'll start out with Casino, Frenzy, Fortune, and Failure. Hanging in the balance. This looks like something that would probably be related to Ace. It has all the suits, all the cards on print here, right? So that might be something.
Hold on. Okay.
Did you hear me?
No. Huh? Yeah.
Say
Now, listen to this, you guys. Listen to they fucking can't. Just listen. It's so fucking funny to me.
Now, huh? Hold on. Okay.
Did you hear me?
No. Huh? Yeah.
say what?
Now, huh?
Say what? Did I hear
What?
that correctly?
What?
That he was supposed to rape her mom.
So what?
Rape her mom?
Wait, what?
You didn't hear that?
No, I missed that part.
Yeah, you better go back.
Hold on a minute. The very last thing?
You better go back.
Hold on, sorry. That
Told him to your party.
So Brittney missed that whole part because she was a fucking sleep. She was asleep and reality had fallen off the panel. Hello, people coming in. So reality had fallen off the panel. Brittney was asleep. Finally, she gets woken up somehow. She brings reality up on the panel, and reality's like, Brittney's like, what? What?
Just read your answer.
Can I go to sleep?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Enjoy your stuff.
And if you can't read, I apologize.
Oh my God, she lied. And y'all, that noise Craig just pulled the damn out. Did y'all hear that?
And once again, it's about her. So Craig pulls something off, and she wants to prove that it's the same sound that was made when it clearly sounded like the racking of a gun, right? That's like me going like this. Y'all, that was just my son saying, "Mama, Mama." No, that was just my son saying, "Mama, Mama." Like there was a metal sound, and so she's like, she hears him. Listen to this.
And if you can't read, I apologize.
Oh my God, she lied. And y'all, that noise Craig just pulled the damn out. Did y'all hear that? Can you do that again? Can you put your phone back on there and pull it back off one more time for me, please? Because he actually doesn't end up doing it, and probably because he knows it doesn't sound the same, because it's not the same. It's not the fucking same. It was what you just heard was a very plastic sound. What we heard was a metallic sound. Okay. And before, she told us that it was ice being, ice in the cube, right? And you know what? I did not intend to do that. It was ice in the, she was like taking her straw and crunching her ice. And she keeps taking her straw, and they made a joke about how she was racking her ice. And she keeps, continuously racking her ice to replicate the sound, to prove that's what it was. And now we're supposed to believe it was him taking his thing off the gun, off of the thing. So there's now two different lies that we're supposed to believe, right? This is actually her second explanation. Her first explanation was the ice thing. So that's how much of a fucking liar she is. Oh my God, no. Oh, I just heard a new sound that it could be. So that's going to be the new sound that it is. No, why don't we just... You know what, you guys? That was just me. That was just me killing a bug on the floor. Oh, no, nothing to see. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing to see. Don't worry about it. Don't send a wellness check. But you guys, you know what I really, 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 really need? I need new headphones. I don't use headphones. I never use headphones ever, but I need new headphones. Okay, you guys. I hope you don't mind. All my links are circulating. I don't use headphones, but I totally need new headphones. Okay, let's keep going.
I want to make a really good strong point. I promise you. When we're being accused of racking a weapon, you're hearing Craig's phone go off of the thing.
Just put my phone off the.
Did y'all hear that? That was Craig's phone. I want everybody to compare that sound to that stupid ass sound they keep playing, saying that we're over here racking a weapon, even though it's not illegal to do that either. I want to write to the prosecution. I don't understand how this bitch wasn't prosecuted for lying under. Anybody else who lied under oath goes to prison for that. She kleptoed her mom's murder weapon.
Yep.
The one and only time. And she actually felt good about herself that she told the truth there one time. Even though she's on a freaking...
Does anyone remember? I don't have the clip handy, so I can't play it here. But does anyone remember that time when Brittney told the truth about falling asleep, and reality was like, see, Brittney can tell the truth, see? And we were all supposed to send her like a fucking $1 million for telling the truth once. Jesus Christ.
Avalanche of lies.
That's true, Julie. People rarely get charged when they lie under oath. It's rare. Very rare.
What a compulsive liar.
She wasn't tortured. She wasn't mistreated. Her mother and her were con artists. I'm going to get ready to go. Night-night, Missy.
Me too. I'm going to sleep. I'm falling asleep. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm falling asleep, y'all. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, I'm drifting off. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to bed. Mandy's like, it's 3 a.m. She has a right to go to sleep at 3 a.m. And she's wrong for putting that on Dee Dee's head.
So she goes through a couple of iterations of being like, she fell asleep several times, but finally she's like, I'm falling asleep. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. But then she tells people that she's going to end the stream, but she doesn't end the stream. And then she fucking chokes herself awake. She chokes herself awake. And that, and the whole point in me isolating these things out is to show you how she makes it about herself. Who is going to remember that was about Gypsy Rose and what a horrible person Gypsy Rose is? And who's going to think Gypsy Rose is any more horrible when this person falls asleep through most of the stream and then chokes herself awake? Okay?
Good night, y'all. Good night, everybody. I'm sorry. Love you guys.
What kind of women in there? No, they got long hair.
Oh. What is that?
What?
Reality? Did you talk?
Yeah, I said it looks like.
Oh, okay.
So then, even on the second channel, they're doing a Bohemian Grove live, and she's calling it Bohemian Grove. They didn't prepare for it, and she falls asleep and drops her fucking phone, making it once again about herself. MeeeCrime.
Reality. I was like, is that the video playing? Why isn't it?
Oh.
My avatar. I want you to read it so Sinner can hear it.
Yeah, I can't see it. It's too tiny.
All right, give me just a second. Let me see if I can. Is it the one from last night?
Nope, this one's different.
Humility, kindness, empathy, and truth. The boy thought about it, and he asked his grandfather, Which wolf wins? The old man quietly replied, the one you freed. I like that a lot.
Nice.
I love it. Love it.
The one you feed.
The one you feed? I read that so wrong.
That is fucking hilarious. So I showed that for two reasons. One is Brittney doesn't give a shit. Brittney read that whole avatar thing and got it wrong. Like, reality makes a big show out of read my avatar. And then Brittney goes and reads it wrong and pretends that she read it right, and she pretends that she totally got it. And she's like, oh yeah, I like that. That's great. She had no clue what it was. She read it wrong. And then reality is like, you read it wrong, bitch. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I just changed my avatar because I want to show you guys something. Read my avatar, y'all. Reality, chill. It's not about you. True crime is not about you. And in general, it's just not fucking about you. We don't give a shit about your fucking avatar. And clearly, neither does Brittney. She doesn't give a fucking shit about your avatars. Okay? That was just a little palate cleanser right there. Let's keep going.
Well,
I
That makes it
picked
better.
up what was being laid down. I've actually heard that before.
Yeah, if you
Beautiful.
want to
the one
feed
you feed. Okay, yeah, I get that. That's great. The mistake of allowing a girl to cut my hair who was really jealous of me. And I know that sounds really like.
All right. Now we're back to Gypsy Rose on the True Crime Channel. Once again, making it about herself, saying that a girl cut her hair badly because she was jealous of her. Once more, hello, Jason. Good to see you. Once more projection, because she's literally jealous of every single woman on the earth. I'm convinced, right? So she was clearly jealous of this woman, but thinking this woman was jealous of her, she ended up not liking the cut and decided that she didn't like it. The girl gave her a cut she didn't like because the girl was jealous of her. I mean, that is fucking 12-year-old thinking, but okay.
Boastful, but I'm not kidding y'all. She was super jealous over me. And she cut my hair off so short. I mean, you couldn't, the shit was beyond intentional. You know what I mean? Like, beyond intentional. I sported a bob that was like above my chin. Like, it was short as F. It was so damn short. She chopped it completely off. And I mean, once your hair is cut, there's nothing you can do except for what you gonna do? Get a wig or try to straighten.
That was my question too. Why would you allow a girl who was so jealous of you to cut your hair? Hi, Wispy. It's good to see you.
Make it work. So that's what I did. And that's the first and the last time I let anybody touch my hair that's not my brother or a specific hair dresser. Well, did reality fall asleep? Did you fall off reality?
That's your job.
All right, now. I've actually done really well. I did go to sleep
Now listen to her congratulate herself, and again, show a little bit more self-awareness, just a tiny bit more. It's baby steps. You can keep going a little bit further, Brittney, a little bit further in realizing that you don't do true crime, you do MeeeCrime. You make everything about yourself. And you would get, I promise you, if you would take away at least 90% of the shit you get if you stopped calling yourself true crime. I swear to God. Because you come out here and you present yourself. It's about truth in advertising, okay? It's about how you say you're going to be and then about how you actually are two totally fucking different things. You come out here and you say, I care about true crime and I'm going to be a true crimer. And then it's really me crime. Me. Right? So let's keep going. I promise you, you would take away so much of that criticism if you stop making true crime about yourself. Because the true crime victims, they're going through enough. They're going through the worst time of their lives, and you're dragging them through the fucking mud. And you're making everything about yourself. And then you go into drama and complain about things, about people going into your personal life when you just spent the night before going through true crime victims' personal lives, people who are more vulnerable and didn't ask to be put on the public stage. So that's the absolute hypocrisy of it. That's worse than only getting involved in drama. If you were just involved on the drama stage, you wouldn't get half the ration of shit.
The end of the live, when I ended it the other night, I fell asleep after I shut the live down, or I didn't shut it down. I fell asleep before I shut it down. But other than that, I've been pretty good. I haven't done good, chat. I haven't went to sleep that much anymore. One time, that one, it was cold that night. Do some.
Now, don't get me wrong. She still pulls a lot of real life whiny ass bullshit in the drama sphere. She comes out here and she like tears apart people's real lives. She goes hardcore real life on other drama creators. I get that. She affects their lives. She says horrible shit about them. She does stuff about them in the background, and I get that. And I think that they're all capable of, defending themselves. What I am personally worried about is the fact that she does all of that and she beats up on true crime victims while claiming to be a victim, while not recognizing her role in any of it, while deeply getting involved in true crime victims' real lives and messing with cases while not recognizing her role in it, and then playing victim to it all. So that's my issue with it.
Stuff to incentivize memberships. Like I'm thinking about like a weekly member.
Treating true crime like it's just her cash cow, something to exploit, something to like just a fucking commodity to her, a piece of chum. It's fucking disgusting. Hey Mel, good to see you. Well, that's what we're talking about. Well, I think she needs to start just calling herself MeeeCrime. That's what we're here to talk about.
Membership live where we do like a game or we do trivia with a giveaway.
And MeeeCrime because she makes everything about her. Me.
Way, and I just cash out the person, whoever wins. Q&A, I don't know, something, but it's going to be behind a paywall. Not just members only where we post and chat. I've got to actually.
Has anyone ever seen her go follow through with anything she has ever promised to her members? Ever. Maybe even if it's like maybe 1% of what she has offered to her members, maybe a member live. Yeah. Thank you, Fiddly dee da.
Offer some, something for my members.
They're a bunch of little fucking high school dropout fucking traffic maids. You know, you're just a meter maid, dude. You give it everybody.
She snored through so much of this stream that she deleted it. Okay?
You give soccer moms fucking traffic tickets. That's your job.
By the way, if you're just coming in, I want you to know that I really, 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 really need a new neon light that says breaking chains for my room. Even though I never come up, I need it really bad. Okay? You'll never see it, but I really, really need it for my show. My show would not be complete unless I have it. So, but I don't expect anything, you guys. I really need it, but I don't expect. I'm not grifting. Don't you even dare come into my chat and accuse me of grifting, because I'm not. I just want you to know that I really, 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 really need it. No, I want mine in just white. But you better not accuse me of grifting.
I don't know. I'm just maybe I'm just like dealing with too many bad cops lately, but I've lost respect for him, bro. What about you?
Oh my Lord. Yeah. All right, let's see. Sleepy as heck. I'm about to fall asleep. I tell you what, this is going to be part 1 of, like, I'll go live this afternoon.
Well, Halloween baby, you just told on yourself and you put yourself on the list of people that I know are stalking me. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're on the list. I'm writing you down right now. Right now.
And do.
You gonna call it quits?
Yeah, I already did. I'm telling him we'll do this tomorrow. Thank you.
And hey, hi, Cashmere. How you doing? You know what she reminds me of? And I'm hoping to God, I am so hoping to God that I don't get a complete strike from this. But this is what she reminds me of, okay?
You promised me you wouldn't do that shit anymore.
I didn't.
I didn't. I was watching that the other night. Hello, people coming in. Thanks for being here. You promised me you weren't going to do that shit anymore. I didn't. Or she looks like this too. Kind of reminds me of this. They kind of both remind me of this.
How you feeling, man? I'm pretty lucky. Say what? I'm fine. I'm pretty fine. What? Yeah, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Can you finish these lyrics real quick? Okay. Back home again.
Am I wrong? That's what they remind me of. That's what Jason was so funny. I don't know why you guys are laughing. Let's keep going.
All right, hold on.
These nuts. What you do?
All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I will be back here later on today. Y'all have a good Sunday. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please click that thumbs up.
Have a good Sunday.
All right, yeah. Okay, y'all have a good good sleep if you haven't been asleep, or a good nap or whatever. All right. I love you guys. Bye.
Jid.
Goodbye, guys. See y'all in a little while. Now I'm ending it. What is your concern with me, Proudfoot? That's what I'd like to know.
So now I'd like to remind you that for at least a month, especially right after Sebastian's birthday, Brittney said, "Oh, I'm going to do a live for Sebastian. I'm going to do a live for Sebastian. Sebastian live, Sebastian live, Sebastian live." Okay. And then Chris and Katie go up on Queen's panel, and now she's responding on her allegedly, in my opinion, channel to Chris and Katie. I honestly don't know what Chris or Katie said. Oh yeah, I know. I heard part of that, Halloween baby. I don't know what one or both of them said about her or to her, but I honestly don't give a shit what they might have said to her, because she's been talking shit about them for all of 2 years with the backing of Sebastian's father, okay, with hostility. She invested herself in incriminating the Proud Feet, okay? So whenever she goes on and talks about Sebastian, she makes it about herself once again. So she comes onto her backup channel and she goes after Chris and Katie, and then when she deigns it herself ready to do a Sebastian stream, she only picks out information that she thinks will incriminate Chris and Katie. She doesn't use the most recent information that has come out from SF Investigates, because she follows the Betty subscription of, he is a, what does she call him anyway? Whatever. So fuck her. So she has a vested interest because she sided with Seth in this fucking RICO lawsuit. And she probably signed an NDA saying that she's not going to say anything bad about anybody on the green team or the RICO plaintiffs, right? So, and she has a vested interest in making the RICO defendants look bad. So she comes on here and she talks shit about them, and she digs into their personal life. And she says the shit that you're about to hear her say about the parents of a missing child. Fuck you, Brittney.
Yes, I am going live over on the main channel. We're going to talk about Sebastian. The little.
And she's about to admit here that the only reason she's going to finally wedge a live about Sebastian into her busy drama schedule is because Chris and Katie went on Queen Bee's panel. It's for retaliation. It's to snap back. It's about her. It's the fucking MeeeCrime channel. It's the MeeeWineCrime channel. Fuck you. You are such a spiteful, vengeful, self-absorbed, self-centered, narcissistic, traded bitch. That this really fucking pisses me off.
Boy who went missing, that it seems like people want to act like he doesn't exist.
No, you acted like he didn't exist for a full month while dangling the carrot of going live about him for a month, while not going live about him, while you prioritized your personal drama and filing false restraining orders and then not showing up to court. You know what you are? You know what you are? Just like your master, just like your role model, the person who filed all kinds of lawsuits that went nowhere, that in fact just caused chaos in the community, you're a fucking reprobate. A person who is morally corrupt, wicked, and unprincipled. In a theological context, particularly within Christianity, it specifically refers to a person who is rejected by God and deemed beyond the hope of salvation due to a persistent sin and hardened heart. That's you. You're fucking reprobate. Okay, let's keep going.
I know I had a live schedule. Go figure, right?
So this is now the next night. Instead of doing the Sebastian stream that you said you were going to do, oh my gosh, somebody named Mischief puts up a community post that hurt your feelings. Oh no. So it's much more important to put off the Sebastian stream after you tell everybody else. You tell everybody else that they act like Sebastian doesn't exist, but now you're okay. It's okay. You have all the justification in the world to put the Sebastian stream aside and go on your allegedly with Brittney channel. Hold on one moment. I have to take a drink of water. You are so right, foolish mortal. I am going to have to fix that. Thank you very, very much for picking out that typo. I appreciate that. So please excuse the typo on the date there. This is 1/12/26. Anyway, so the day before you say, I'm going to do a Sebastian stream. And then you say, and then somebody puts up a post that hurts your feelings. And then you say, oh, no. My feelings, my emotional response to this post by my former mod is much, much, much more important than what I was going to say about Sebastian. That's who you are. That's why you are MeeeCrime. Okay?
It's usually how it works. Don't worry, we'll still be doing that live stream. Even if it's not tonight, we'll do it tomorrow. So tonight I was going to go live about Sebastian, and
is there new stuff on it?
Well, there's some stuff that Mob's been digging up, and it's just it put a bad taste in my mouth the other day when.
That's right. Thank you, Southern Darkling, the unscrupulous PI. That's what Bullhorn Betty calls him, and that SF Investigates put out a report that has been covered by very well by Michelle After Dark. It's very interesting information. Please go watch it, because it talks about how two different dogs now have at two very long at two distant periods of time have hit on the same exact spot at this construction site, which is very close to Bobby's fucking property, and that needs to be investigated by people who have the resources to do it. And Brittney didn't even touch that report. Okay? No, she went over old stuff that she thinks incriminates Chris and Katie because she thinks that helps her.
And Chris and Katie went live, and anyway, I was going to do that, and then it's just it put a bad taste in my mouth the other day when Chris and Katie went live, and anyway, I was going to do that, and then
so the only reason she deigns it to wedge it into her schedule to go live about Sebastian is because it left a bad taste in her mouth that Chris and Katie went on the actual kids' parents went on a live stream to talk about him and to talk about their experiences, as if you have more entitlement to talk about him than they do. Oh, well, it left a bad taste in my mouth. Glad you made it. Steven, good to see you.
In a disgruntled ex-mod of mine decides to make the biggest
I wouldn't even say her name.
compulsive lie of
Nope, they didn't go live. They just went up on Queen's panel.
a post that I've ever seen in my life. Yeah.
That's correct.
I'm telling you.
So now you're about to hear the actual live she did about Sebastian and the quality fucking true crime content that she deigned to do when she finally fucking went live about him. Here is this incredible, cracking, riveting, insightful, unforgettable, marvelous true crime that she did about Sebastian when she finally did it.
When I asked Seth about Sebastian's time in his room,
Apparently, from what Seth stated, he spent a lot of time in his room over at his mom's house. His word. I believe so, Whitney. It was like a year. Wasn't it a year that before he was diagnosed with autism? Diagnosed? Yeah, I think. But I remember Seth talking about him having some difficulties when he was younger. Remember, in kindergarten, with the teacher. He talked about that. And then he had problems with the teacher in California.
all right, let me see. All right, here we go.
Right, he has it.
Did you hear that? So reality sits there and mumbles a bunch of questions, and Brittany's snoring through the whole fucking thing, right? So reality's like, and Brittany's like, and then finally, when Brittany wakes up, reality expects an answer to a question, and Brittany's like, all right, let's keep going. Yeah, that's right. Let's keep going. Doesn't answer one question, not one question. That is the riveting fucking truth. I mean, it should be named some sort of, satire. It should be named like dark satire or something like that. Right? Okay. Oh, hey, Aries. Good to see you. Yo, yo, yo. Right? Once again, making about herself. It ends up becoming about herself. Right?
Suspicions, just like each and every one of us have our suspicions. So we're going to go over this report tonight, me and PJ are. Let me share the screen with you real fast. The police showed him the whole video of the light. Showed him that it was a garbage truck. Okay? Showed him that it was. He came on this channel and said, Dolly, that's a garbage truck. I've seen the whole video. They showed me everything. Hold on.
So she fucking she's sitting there snoring while she's playing Dolly's stream on her phone, right? She drops the phone.
That's a garbage truck. I've seen the whole video. They showed me everything.
Hold on. Damn it.
People didn't want to accept that, so they stared at the lights for 8 months.
No, I'm sorry.
They're still looking at the light, okay?
Sorry.
Nobody left that house.
Other question, because let me share with y'all a major conflicting
conflicting issue. This is just fucking just hits the fucking nail on the head, you guys.
Okay. This is directly on Katie. Katie, according to Seth, Katie said that.
According to Seth,
the footage that picks up the person walking the trash, the can to the road that night, Katie said that the FBI cleaned that footage up and determined that it was 100% Sebastian.
Lie.
Seth said that never happened.
Lie.
okay, so that's her major contention with Katie. That's it. That's her whole case against Katie. That's one of her major cases against Katie. Katie says this, Seth says that the FBI says that the kid in the video was Sebastian. The Seth says the FBI didn't say that. Okay? I don't know what the truth is. All I know is that she's pitting Katie and Seth against each other in a he said, she said. Hey, big girl for life. And in that he said, she said, I'm picking Katie any day of the week. Because if you're telling me that the guy who has been caught lying out here time and time and time again, who hired some fucking fraudulent felons to be the leaders of his social media, to be his fix-it campaign to get him out of the Me Too movement, who came out here and told us with his own words that he told Katie he was going to marry her when she was 14 years old, and then backpedaled off of it for is still trying to backpedal off of that. I wouldn't believe him over Katie. I would believe Katie over him any fucking day of the week. But I don't know what's true or not true. I won't know what's true or not true until if and until this case is solved. And I'm still going to give both parents somewhat the same benefit of the doubt, although I do still see Seth's behavior much more sketch than Chris and Katie's. Okay? That's all. That's what I'm going to say. But Brittney is much more invested in Katie and Chris being guilty. Much more invest. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Stephen.
That is a lie. The FBI did not clear any footage up.
So now she goes on the assumption that Katie lied because Seth said she lied. Well, if that's your assumption, then your entire case against Katie is a house of cards. Okay? Goodbye. As Clue would say, girl, bye.
That all they have is a grainy, dark silhouette of someone walking the trash to the end of the road, the end of the driveway, and that they never were able to determine 100% who it was. That makes me wonder why. Why would she lie and say that
Why would she lie? Why would you stop in the middle of a fucking sentence when you're talking about something so important as a missing child? Because it's all about you. Also, why? Why did the kid disappear precisely 8 years to the day that Katie filed for divorce from Seth Rogers? Why? Why did that happen? Kathy, thank you so much for the super chat. Your prize for that is not getting Jake's mom. Just kidding. I hope you've broken a chain recently. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that.
That makes me wonder, did he come home that night? Why say that the FBI cleared it up if they didn't?
That makes me wonder, how long did it take for you to remember your train of thought? That makes me wonder why you even do true crime in the first place if you don't fucking give a shit. Oh, I remember. I remember now. Because you can beat people up without worrying about them coming back at you, right?
So if he didn't come home that night, where did he go? That's my next point of contention. What was the argument at the dinner table at the Texas Roadhouse? What was they?
Okay, now her other big point of contention. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. I don't understand how hard it is to be so fucking dumb. You're right. I don't give enough credit for that. Her other very, very big point of contention is, what was the fight? What were they fighting about at the table? And you will see as we continue to go on, that she just points, she makes a big hairy deal out of a little conversation that Sebastian and Katie have at the Texas Roadhouse. She is so talented at turning a button into Mount Vesuvius. Okay.
What was they arguing about that night? And why did Katie not mention that when the news anchor asked her if they had any arguments? You could clearly see that Sebastian was upset and Katie was frustrated. She was scolding him, openly scolding him. And Sebastian was shaking his head no, and he was clearly upset about something. How about the fact that there's no details of anything that they done when they got home that night?
We're not making assumptions.
No, these are all things that real questions.
And just remember, you guys, the very next night, she's sitting there whining and saying, why do you have the right to go into my life? You're going to hear some of those clips in a minute. Why do you have what gives you the right to go into the personal details of my life? Why? Exactly. Why are you slamming the door on your son while he cries?
How is that an assumption?
We're questioning, not making assumptions. There's a difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot. Mm-mm.
Stop with my. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm getting really sick and tired of y'all coming over here thinking I have a glass eye. You can all go screw yourselves, okay? Grow up and act like adults.
Once again, making it about you. No one would know that somebody came into the chat and talked about your fucking glass eye if you didn't have a fucking conniption. Reality. Once again, I will remind you. Okay? Chill. It's not about you. It's not about you. Read my avatar. Read my avatar. It's not about you. Okay?
It's not about me and my supposed glass eye. It's about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Please bring him home.
Every time you yell at the chat, you make it about you.
Amen. We know you don't.
Thank you, Jody Lynn. I know that I'm beautiful. I know who I am. I am comfortable with who I am.
And listen to fucking Brittney snoring while she, you know, you've got fucking Stuart Smalley Jr. there going, I'm smart, I'm capable, I'm a good person, and I like myself, and people like me. And Brittany's like, that's right. That's so right. That's so true. I'm going to read your art avatar correctly the next time. Jesus Christ. You matter. You matter so much to me, reality.
All right, here we go. I kind of noticed that his posture, he tends to he's kind of scrunched up in a way, like he's hunched over versus, let's say, standing or sitting. Like he appears to be smaller when he sits down. And so maybe it's just a habit, but he's very attentive to Katie. And so he seems to be really well behaved. Now here is another clip where we are going to see something a little bit different. There's Katie. She's about to sit down, and Sebastian is right here. He's going to go over in a second. So this is the very beginning when they first sit down.
See, if this was really about Sebastian's case, you would be going over the new information that SF Investigates put out, and you would be having a panel discussion about what it means and why maybe they should have an investigation, and you know, why aren't the police putting resources into that, or are they putting resources into that type of a thing. But no, you're taking footage that you've gone over time and time again. You're sleeping through it, and you guys aren't going to believe. I swear to God. Tell me this is not MeeeCrime, okay? You aren't going to believe what actually she wakes up to say, okay? She wakes up to talk about how they're in a fight, but also keep watching.
And they place their order. So there's Sebastian. You can see he's quite tall, and you can see his shoes. He has those.
Hello, Shaggy, and thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership, and welcome to the new members to Drogon's Fire. All right, let's keep going.
Black shoes with the white bottom, and he's got white socks on. That shirt might be the shirt which he disappeared in. And that is a little, it's a photo of Yoda, I believe. It's a print. It looks like Yoda to me, but let me know if you all heard something different. Anyhow, so that shirt possibly is missing. And they said he was wearing track pants to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And
allow me to introduce the
all right, hold on.
Delegation.
Hang on.
She is the closest age of the source.
All right.
Brittany, hon.
And I mean, you know, when
You have your inhaler, huh?
oh yeah, it's not in my breathing, it's my nose. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. What? It's not my breathing, it's my nose? It's not my breathing, it's my mouth. It's not my eating, it's my stomach. It's not my hair, it's my brush. It's not my car, it's my my motor. I mean, what the fuck? That's when you know that somebody lies just to lie, and she's barely awake because she can't even think of what to say, and now she thinks she has a deviated septum. Once again, I so hope that I don't get copyrighted.
You promised me you wouldn't do that shit anymore. I didn't.
I didn't this. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'll pull the thing back. It's my, sorry y'all, it's my freaking noses.
They're just concerned about you.
No, good. But here, if it makes y'all feel better, I'll take a puff off my inhaler.
We're watching the video. We haven't said
Did you hear
anything.
that? I just took it.
Once again, in case you've just joined us, I'm making the case for MeeeCrime or LOLCrime being her new genre, but LOLCrime just, unfortunately, so much of what she does isn't funny because it's so fucking exploitative and disgusting, because she makes it all about her. And this is just a prime example. Okay, so she sits there and snores for a good 15 minutes, so much so that people are distracted from the video that she's showing, and to the extent that Reality, her co-host, has to ask her if she has her inhaler. So then she has to make a big show, a big dramatic show. Yeah, exactly. Make a big dramatic show of medicating from her inhaler, just to make sure everybody knows that she took it. That's making it about you. This is not true crime. It's you crime. It's MeeeCrime.
Puff off of it. Tastes nasty. Okay. You see, I bet you would like that, wouldn't you? Get out of my chat. I think you should. Y'all would love for me to stay with the drama. No, that's not true. I've never told my ex-mod that. And I'm going to go ahead and nip this lie in the bud right now before it begins. Never once, ever have I been suspicious of Seth. Never once. This person says, isn't it true that you told your ex-mod that you started having suspicions about Seth and that it's why you hesitate to talk about Sebastian? Can't wait for those messages to come out. Those don't exist.
Once again, if you've never had suspicions of about Seth, you are not a true crimer. You're a MeeeCrimer, because you have shown from pretty much the very beginning that you are invested in incriminating the Proud Feet. Okay, so that's not about truth. That's about you benefiting from incriminating people before there's evidence to actually convict them. That's about you.
I don't side-eye Seth, but you can try again. You absolutely can try again. Liar. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. I don't care. Put messages out. I've never side-eyed Seth. Who are these people doing this for? Y'all pay attention. Because at the end of the day, this has always been one of the major issues. You cannot talk about Sebastian. Not only do the parents try to stop it, but their little army that they've got on YouTube. They've got a whole little wild group of people that's willing to fight for them.
Colt,
Shame.
Wait a minute. aren't you the ones that filed a lawsuit against 2 YouTubers and 50 does to try to get them to stop talking on the internet about the Sebastian Rogers case? Isn't that you? And didn't you just do that because you wanted them to stop? Isn't that you guys who did that? And then whenever any of them talk about the Sebastian, isn't Seth the one that sent cease and desist letters? Okay. Oops. What happened there?
On you. Shame on you.
Well, if that's the case, if that's what you're judging based on, then shame on you.
Why are y'all so worried about awareness being spread for a missing child? Something's wrong with y'all. And if it comes out that, anybody is responsible for that, y'all are going to have to live with that.
That goes right back on you, Miss Jackson. Right back on you. Yeah. Seth destroyed the search and coverage of his own case. What do you think that any media organization worth their salt is going to want to cover a case where they know that the father of the missing child is going to sue you along with a felon who's on parole and Dog the Bounty Hunter with possibly the former DA of Pennsylvania who once represented Trump? Fuck you! Even if they know it's a phony lawsuit, do you think they want to get embroiled in a group or even cover a subject that has a potential to put them at risk for that kind of a lawsuit? Fuck you!
You're going to have to live with it. The losers and trolls always want to come for Seth. The one parent who shows he gives, oh yeah, it's awful. It is awful.
It really pisses me off when I hear people say that Seth is the only parent who shows he cares. We have no idea how much Seth really cares, and we have no idea how much Chris and Katie really care. We don't see them every day in real life. We don't know exactly how much they do every single day. We have no right to judge how much they do and don't care. But Brittney has a vested interest in making sure that people think that the Proud Feet don't care. And that's just really fucked up.
They could care less where this little boy is.
Betty says I thought it might be looking for a server until the interaction outside.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem overstimulated either to have had such a good day.
Right. Well, let me go ahead and play this a little bit more, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna mute us real quick.
Towards him, out of frustration. Right here, look, there it is. Look, she's fussing with him. See it? Watch. She's frustrated with him. See her stressing a point to him? He looks down, bless his heart.
So she's making a much bigger deal out of this little interaction than she needs to. Once again, to try to incriminate Katie Proudfoot. And remember, the next night she goes on and just whines and moans and complains about her personal life being picked apart and put out on display. And I'll continue with my next thought in a minute.
He's not happy. He's in trouble about something. You can tell. Look, she's shaking her hand.
And yet, when shit happens in her background, like her kids screaming, "You can't lock me out!" she's like, "Oh, you guys are crazy. That's not a big deal." That's not a big deal. Oh, Craig saying that shit that he says in the background, that's not a big deal. Just get over it. You guys are just a bunch of assholes. Or things like this is not a big deal.
What about Chicago Queen over there? She came out and said she had throat cancer. I would fucking feel bad about it for 1 minute. You fucking evil bitch. I'd say you deserve it, motherfucker.
Craig, that's,
You
I don't
deserve
know.
it.
That,
Yeah, I'd probably say, well, I pray for you. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't give a damn. I kind of.
See, that's not a big deal. But it's a really, really, really big deal that Sebastian's probably saying, "Hey, Mom, can I go over to somebody's house?" And Katie's probably saying something like, "No, not tonight. You know, it's a school night, and you have a lot of stuff to do. Like, you need to take out the trash and stuff like that." And he's like, "Really? Can I do it after this?" She's like, "No, you have a lot of stuff to do." That's probably the extent of the conversation. Yeah, exactly, fair use. Why do you care? Exactly. Right? So she's making a big hairy deal out of this. She completely minimizes things that shouldn't be minimized. Let's keep going.
hands at him. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Over the fucking internet.
Then at the pivotal green team moment, when, the pivotal moment when supposedly, hello, Heatherlicious, when supposedly Katie and the hoodie person have that, handoff moment or whatever. She's snoring. She's completely fucking sawing logs, right? So the dates are on the bottom of the clip that I'm showing, okay? Just for anybody who just came in. And what we're talking about here is that since Brittney has kept talking about how she wants to go in a new direction and rebrand her channel, and I'm a marketing professional, I want to help her rebrand her channel. And I feel like the way she should accurately rebrand her channel is by calling it MeeeCrime. It's a MeeeCrime channel. That's the genre that it's. Oh, no problem, Heatherlicious. If she really wants to accurately advertise herself in the right genre, it should be MeeeCrime, because she makes every fucking thing about herself. And if she were more accurate in the way that she described herself, she would cut down at least 90% of the shit that she gets. Okay? So we're going through some clips that from her recent true crime lives that show why I believe that she should call herself MeeeCrime.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Over the fucking internet that people release all these stupid ass shows and all these fucking Facebook things.
So here she is snoring while she plays private conversations that were leaked. Okay. Now I want to remind you that the night after this, she goes on and has a 4-hour whine-a-thon about her private information being released. So it's okay. So this is why I keep saying it's so fucking gross, okay? She covers true crime and releases people's private information knowing that it is unlikely for her to get backlash from the actual people whose private information she's releasing. But then she when her private information is released in the drama sphere, she has a fucking cow and she becomes a victim and people fall for it. Not as many people, but still, she still has supporters who fall for it.
Okay.
It was never out there until that bitch opened her fucking mouth.
Okay. Well,
So this call that you're listening to is a private call that she's playing while snoring.
I haven't been looking at it today or really yesterday. So I don't know what's out there.
I'm telling you, I'm being very polite as I can possibly be to her.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't find a fucking way to fix it, Wow. I promise her I am not going to be so goddamn pleasant when I see her. But I can promise you there's a difference in helping find Sebastian and just being a stupid fucking cunt.
Okay, well let me ask you something just for a second. Like, are you sure it was her and not like one of these sleuthers or something? Because
No,
other
it's
people
her on the fucking show. It is her.
Right.
She was on fire. I wouldn't piss on her to put her out.
Right.
I've never seen her make a live on time. Never, ever. Heatherlicious. And I've only been covering her for about a year now. So that wasn't Seth Heatherlicious. That was Chris.
She was on fire. I wouldn't piss on her to put her out. Or open her fucking mouth one more time.
Now,
and then I've got her dead to fucking rights.
I think.
Now, in this one, she sits there and snores while playing the same clip over and over and over. And I just keep it to where there's the snoring, but she plays this damn clip. I cut it for time's sake. Okay. But she plays the same fucking clip over and over and over and over until she finally is like, oh, I better not play this clip anymore.
She's not my PI. She's not.
Yeah.
Bitch don't fucking mean a goddamn thing to me.
Right.
She was on fire. I wouldn't piss on her to put her out. Or open her fucking mouth one more time. And then I've got her dead to fucking rights.
Heatherlicious, he's talking to a PI who recorded him and then leaked the calls. So these are private calls that shouldn't have gotten put out. Exactly, Heatherlicious. That's why I'm saying she should do MeeeCrime.
Only interview she's even done. I don't think she's.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't
don't
think
care.
she's
She's not my PI. She's not.
Yeah.
Bitch don't fucking mean a goddamn thing to me.
Right.
This is all right. I can't let that repeat again. Sorry, guys.
Now she's like snoring while like someone else is trying to find something else.
All right.
That's how important Sebastian is to you. That's how important this kid is to you. That you sit there and fucking snore, and then you just look for clips that will incriminate Chris and Katie. You spiteful, vindictive, revenge-seeking fucking bitch. Tragedy pimp.
Hold on.
Help the case. I mean, that's all I could tell you.
What have you passed along as helped this case?
I just started working this case. I haven't even got a chance to talk to you or Katie yet.
Well, here's the thing. You're not talking to her by herself. Period.
Okay.
Once again, another private call that got released by At Night, attempting to make Chris and Katie look bad. But actually, when you listen to this call, after Chris is heated and he's yelling at the private investigator who was hired by Seth and Seth's family, you hear that actually they were very rational. Chris and Katie were very rational. And the only time, listen to the only time and the only commentary that Brittney comes in on, okay, and it's funny and it's gross at the same time, and otherwise she's just snoring. That's it. This is what fucking Sebastian means to her. Okay, this is what she means to her.
Okay, fine. Set up an appointment. All right, set up an appointment
I'm sorry, what he means to her.
with me. Do you want to do that? I can come back. I mean, I can respect your time.
Heather, he's cursing about a private investigator. He's been, it's honestly, it doesn't matter that much. He's just cursing about a private investigator who's been coming and harassing them.
I'm not trying to do this. Whatever. I mean, I really think everybody just needs to calm down. Emotions are high. People are flinging mud, and it's just getting drama and stupid. And that is a terrible disadvantage to Sebastian.
Right, but let me inform you on something. You're not the one being threatened here.
I think everybody's being threatened. Did you know there was a drive-by shooting last?
People being threatened. Bullshit.
Okay. All right.
You walked around my fucking property with a camera, you videotaped and put pictures.
Privately run property.
They didn't fucking post it all sides of that property.
I mean, the easement between houses is not usually.
I own it. I own half. My neighbors own half. Period. That's not public. There are no.
I mean, there's no property lines. There's no way to tell what it is.
Smart. I have stakes.
I mean, can you show me? Because I didn't
show you all 4 no trespassing signs.
They're on the fence.
You can go on the city and you can look at the property line and you can.
I mean, they're on the fence. I wouldn't jump your fence.
Half of that is mine. Half of that is theirs. That's why they turned it in and they turned it into the police.
I'm sorry, what? I think that when there's a no trespassing sign on the fence, that means you don't go into the fence. I'm not going to go into the fence.
Actually, that's false.
Okay, well.
My neighbor saw you. And my street saw you. Wait, turn it around. Or they saw you. I got you on camera walking your ass through my property right next to my fucking driveway. You walked past 3 fucking signs, woman. 3. Don't tell me you didn't see them. They're on the fucking fence. You just said it on this camera, and I got news for you. Because you've done that, you have violated trespassing.
I was actually trying to. It's a waste of time right now. We're arguing over a property line, like when there's a missing child.
We're arguing over a fucking safe.
I'm not showing up here to do anything to you except for find your son.
No,
I'm not a threat to you.
All you had to do was pick up the fucking phone and call us.
That's not how I operate. I talk to people in person. That's what I do.
That's your job.
No, that's not shit at your job. PIs don't call people. They show up at their houses.
Well, I got news for you.
Okay. Are you going to set up an appointment with me, or do you just want to keep yelling at me? This is really ridiculous. Like, this is the drama that's a disadvantage to Sebastian. He's not going to be found this way.
What the hell are you going to do to help find our son?
I am knocking on doors, talking to sex offenders.
FBI, Secret Service, TBI.
I am communicating with the I just talked to Tim Bailey, asked him if they talked to the sex offender. They have not talked to the sex offender.
Amy Mitchell, no, it's still there. It's still there in all its glory, with all its snoring and everything. That's far as last time I checked. And I just keep listening, because the actual tone does calm down and they actually start to have a civil conversation after this. Okay. And she continues to snore throughout it, except she chimes in at a very specific moment. Listen to this and tell me what she's about.
He said, I'm free to go do so, which is what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay, well, first off, when you come on somebody's property, you're supposed to announce yourself, because we haven't posted no trespassing. It doesn't matter what your fucking job title is. Well, once that's why I try to explain to you. There's no property lines in that entire subdivision. There's no community spaces. No, nothing. Nothing. So where you were walking yesterday on camera, you're on my property.
But I really wish they're trying to find you.
I'm not hard to find.
Okay, when do you want it? Let's set this up. When do you want to meet? Whenever. We're at Memphis. I'll be in Jackson tomorrow, so I can meet you. I can head that. I can come all the way to Memphis if that's what you require, or you can meet me somewhere in between.
Well, I would prefer you come see me, because I work nights. So 9 to 1 when you guys are up, I'm actually asleep.
Okay, so, but it's not going to be you and Katie. It's just going to be you.
It would be just me, because unless Katie's coming down to see me, which she can, we have other things that have to happen at the house. It wouldn't be together. The only time we're going to be together might be Sunday, Monday. That's when we might actually be back together again.
Okay, well,
I ain't working.
I mean, this isn't helping Sebastian. You know,
It didn't help Sebastian when he aired his trauma. It didn't help Sebastian when he accused his mother of murder. It didn't help Sebastian when he made almost $50,000 on my son going missing.
Who did?
I would like to know where she got that number from.
Did you fucking hear that? She's fucking, how long did we sit here and listen? That's right, Miss W. Ding, 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 ding. How long did we sit here and listen to that bitch go like this? Money, 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 money. You fucking greedy, spiteful, vengeful bitch. She says it again too. Watch.
I would love to know where she got that $50,000 number from.
And then she goes right back. And then she goes right back. I mean, it kind of reminds me of in the morning, you know, when I wake up in the morning, like really early in the morning, to like mostly it's because I got to go pee-pee, right? And I wake up and I go pee-pee, and then like sometimes I'll look on the YouTube to see if anybody's live, and I'll turn it on and then I'll go. But the way I sound, you know, I'm like, that's how I sound. And then I go right back to sleep. I mean, I go boom, right back to sleep. She goes boom, right back to sleep. Let's listen again. This is what she's about. And that's why I say she's a MeeeCrimer. MeeeCrimer. Right. It's like sleep talking. She doesn't even want to commit. She knows that this thing isn't even done yet. So she knows she's going to go right back to sleep. She doesn't give a shit anymore. She knows that we know she's asleep, and she doesn't give a fuck. Because she's going to make her ting, ting, ting.
I would love to know where she got that.
My son going missing. Who did?
I would like to know where she got that number from. I would love to know where she got that $50,000 number from.
Right back to it, you covetous bitch. Exploitative. This is not true crime.
$50,000.
Oh, by the way, guys, you know what I really need? I need one of those really expensive vape machines, so that I can sit here and vape while and go while I'm live. But hey, I'm not. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'm not grifting. I'm not dry begging. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! But I do want to show you a picture. Never mind.
$50,000. What?
She literally. She literally goes back to sleep and then wakes back up and says $50,000, you guys. I forgot about that. Do you see what drives this fucking bitch? Oh my God, you guys, we got to do that again.
$50,000. What?
The video wasn't even playing. I mean, it's kind of like you see, it seems like literally that money is more important to her literally than sex, probably, right? It's kind of like it's like a guy would be woken up by, wait, you said you were gonna give me a blowjob? Wait, where's that blowjob? I'm sorry. And then she says the 50,000 again. And I think that might be coming up. I don't remember exactly, but she goes right back to sleep after saying the 50K again, and then somebody's trying to wake her up. I'm sorry. This is why that's the other. That's why LOLCrime is a category too. So I think MeeeCrime might be a category of LOLCrime, but it's so sad. How do you account for the sadness in the LOLCrime? Because this is so fucking sad. It's so fucking sad that this can happen, right? That somebody can fucking grift so hard and so shamelessly with absolutely no character or moral compass on a true crime victim. Oh.
I want to know where that 50,000 figure came from. I'm sorry. I would love to know that.
She's still on it.
Seth.
This is crazy.
And people are trying to use shit in however they can. But that conversation in that living room was an agreed upon deal not to do anything with a GoFundMe page and collect money and benefit off of this.
Mm-hmm.
And sure as shit, what happened? The very next fucking day, there's a GoFundMe fucking page that's posted. So I'm sorry.
So I didn't understand how he knew that Sebastian would be found and would need money when my son hadn't been missing 72 hours, and yet he knew he was going to need money to pay his bills that far in advance. That speaks volumes to me. The fact that he can't be bothered to help look for his son in the beginning. The fact that he...
So why not wake up? Why can't you be bothered, Brittney, to wake up and respond to these points? I didn't know that Seth couldn't be bothered to look for Sebastian in the beginning. I don't remember the Proudfoots putting that out on the web. I don't remember that, but they sure have. Seth's side has sure put it out there very hard, very, very hard that Chris and Katie aren't looking for him.
Literally released my son's sensitive trauma issues and blatantly lied about all of the details surrounding it, including the age of the person who did it to him. The fact that he is...
You have nothing to say about that, Brittney, or you're just too fucking knotted out for that? Too knotted out. You just want to grift. You just want to sit here and run a drama stream or a true crime stream on Sebastian's name.
Turned my son missing into some dramatized bullshit for the internet.
Yeah, just so he can profit. And it's sad. It is truly sickening, honestly. It's sickening that he profited off of this.
I don't need to be on television hanging fires. I don't need to brag that I have done what I have done to help find you.
Well, I understand how you guys feel about everything.
So I have a question. You conduct your portion, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know the Rogers family has hired you.
Okay.
It is
very evident.
Okay.
Because we didn't hire.
They announced it publicly. It's not a secret. I know, but we already know.
There is another PI too, by the way.
I know. There's
Okay.
at least like 3 or 4 of them.
Oh yeah, I will tell you this. You can tell all the PI because I know
That they are entitled to every aspect of my life.
So I didn't end it that way. It ended abruptly with her just snoring like that. It just ended abruptly with her snoring and Katie and Chris talking. That's how it ended. That's how much she fucking cares. And then, so that was her delving into the private life of Katie and Chris, listening to private recorded phone calls at a very touchy, sensitive time in Katie and Chris's life to try to incriminate them on a stream on her true crime channel, quote unquote true crime channel, right? The very next day, she goes on her other channel and says this bullshit.
Every single detail. You know, Mallory, what creeps me out about you is that you talk about my life and my personal business like it's yours and you own it.
You talk about people in true crime's lives about it's yours and you own it.
Why?
Why
do you do that?
Why do you do that?
It's gross.
It's gross.
And you're gross for that.
And you're gross for that. You know what? You're even grosser, Brittney, because you're not engaging on a level playing field. You are targeting victims of true crime. You're incriminating people without evidence. You're taking sides and investing yourself in an outcome. You are being a bully. You are punching down. You are taking people who did not choose to be public figures and making them public figures by virtue of you incriminating them. You put people in lawsuits and made false accusations. You did those things. You put yourself center stage and then called yourself a victim. That's what makes you a much bigger target by your own doing than you otherwise normally would be. Your own actions put yourself in this position. That's why. You put all kinds of information on the internet for us to react to. And then when we react to it, you cry victim. That is why you are criticized. That is why I criticize you. That is why you will continue to get the criticism, especially as long as you target true crime victims in their most vulnerable time in their life. Now, if you continue to call yourself a true crime channel, how about if you don't cover active true crimes when they're right after they happened, so that you minimize the time frame in which you are actively harming true crime victims? Because I don't think that you will be able to resist harming true crime victims. That's just what you fucking do. You love picking out people that you believe deserve your bullying, and you love to bully people who you believe won't bully you back. Okay? So if you're going to do that, choose crimes where it's long past. The thing is solved. Choose something where the person is dead and it doesn't matter if you bully them anymore. But fuck you for continuing to pick on people whose child is still missing. There's a little bit more to go on this.
Not a celebrity. I'm not anything major, but y'all act like I'm a freaking experiment or I'm a test that you're going to be graded on.
You act like you are working on an experiment called the Proudfoots that you're going to be graded on by an outcome of getting some sort of emotional or financial outcome by siding with the dad. Well, you calculated wrong in my belief, but we shall see. Yes, I do. I vividly remember that. Because it was so horrific. The imagery was so fucking horrific, and she was very loudly. It was really, really loud. Really, really loud. Oh, guys, don't mind Steve. That was Steve.
You know, like y'all have to know every detail of every part of my life. And then once you get details, you want to have your say so and dictate how I should or should not live. Nobody has rights over another human being, and nobody has the right to invade someone's personal life the way that these people are invading my life.
That goes to you too. You have no right to invade people's lives the way you invade their life. To incriminate them, to actively incriminate them or attempt to incriminate them. You even make shit up to incriminate them. That's what you do. Pretty sure that's the end of it. Yep. So, I'm pretty sure that was all I had for you. Let me make sure. Yep. But I just want to remind, I just want to remind you, okay? Hold on a second. Hold. It's not about you. It's not about you, reality. It's not about you, Brittney. But you make it about you. So maybe just call your genre MeeeCrime. Head up the genre. You could, you can be the pioneer, and then maybe you'll get the most views. You could be the Mr. Beast of MeeeCrime, okay? Because you have a very special and rare talent of making everything about you. So it's MeeeCrime. And then when you finally call it MeeeCrime instead of true crime, then people won't be up your ass about not doing true crime when you say it's true crime and you're really doing MeeeCrime. Okay? You're taking baby steps by, admitting that you can be a hypocrite and saying that you're, by saying that you're not going to engage and then engaging and stuff like that. That's baby steps. You've shown yourself that you can admit when you're wrong. You've shown yourself. So, baby steps. Keep taking those baby steps. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. Just like, you teach your children. You go, you teach them to throw a ball little bit at a time. That's how you teach them to read, little bit at a time. Yeah. It is important to me. Fair use. And, I do care about when she does this type of shit to other people as well, but they can take care of themselves. They can fend for themselves. I don't need to meddle in everybody else's drama, right? Most of the true crime families and victims that she goes after are not going to fend for themselves. They have bigger fish to fry. And a lot of them aren't even here to defend themselves. So I feel that's a bit of what I'm here for. So anyway, I do appreciate you all being here. remember I told you about a bunch of things that I really, 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 really need. And so, you know, that's not why I'm sharing my links. That is not why I'm sharing my links right now, but I did share my links because I know that you guys love to pay people's light bills and pay for their cigarettes and pay for their pot and pay for their microwaves and their OLED TVs and all of that stuff. I know you love to pay for that stuff, so I shared my links just in case you want to pay for all of my life. I know, and you know, so there you go. I do once again appreciate you all being here. Let me see if I've missed any. Shauna, you have been a member for 9 months. Hell, that might be the longest membership span. I think there's a few other people who have been a membership for 9 months. I thank you all for being a membership for so long. You are very treasured to me. I will be live again on Sunday with my book club, and hopefully I will see you on the streets in between. Thank you all for being here and being so wonderful in chat. Love you all, and I will see you very, very soon. Let me know what you think about the MeeeCrime if you're on the replay. MeeeCrime, LOLCrime, let me know. What do you think?